Sheriff's Office search warrant. Make yourself known.
Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, you can excavate her back if you pop some of those panels.
So they arrested him this morning.
My son?
I haven't done anything wrong. No, I don't want to talk to any detective. I haven't any reason to talk to him about anything.
Monday, February 7th, 2022, Black Forest, Colorado. On Tuesday, October 9th of 2012, a 19-year-old young woman said goodbye to her roommates, announcing she was heading to Denver for a modeling job. She never came back. What seemed like a routine day in the life of an aspiring model turned within hours into a mystery shaped by contradictions and investigative negligence. For years, her family searched for answers that never came, and what began in 2012 with unanswered calls and fruitless searches would not reach its conclusion until 2022. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Sheriff's Office search warrant!
Sheriff's Office search warrant. Make yourself known.
Okay. Except for the one local shed over here. Everything else is that porch trailer on the end. The living quarters up front are locked. I don't know if you want to break them.
If she'll give us a key to it, that would be probably preferable.
Yeah, it's that last one over there, the front.
All these other ones are cleared already? Okay.
Did this one get?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Officers arrive at a property in Black Forest with a search warrant connected to the young woman's disappearance. The place belongs to the family of Joel Hollendorfer, a man with an extensive criminal record that included restraining order violations and harassment. His name had been part of the investigation since 2013, when phone records revealed he was the last person to contact the victim. However, the lack of conclusive evidence kept him out of formal charges for nearly a decade. Now, with a key testimony describing a confession made years earlier, and with the phone trail impossible to ignore, authorities finally had the sufficient grounds to return to the family property and search for the truth that had remained buried.
What are we looking for? Oh, okay.
Danger area for the FBI.
For
a body, but
Well,
it's going to be under the snow.
yeah. I see the fence. We made it.
There were some old buried footprints in the snow that you could tell somebody had walked before it snowed over them again. Stuff down the middle, they kind of stopped over there, but other than that, I don't see anything that driving wise where you can get anything back here.
So unless you hug the fence line, maybe. I gotta try to get an excavator back here.
Oh, you can excavate her back if you pop some of those panels.
Officers moved toward the area where almost a decade earlier cadaver dogs had marked the possible presence of human remains. At that time, Joel's mother insisted only their pets were buried there, an explanation which halted any excavation. Today, with new evidence, there was no excuse to prevent the authorities from uncovering what the land truly concealed.
Sheriff's Office search warrant!
Sheriff's Office search warrant. Make yourself known. 18. Okay. Which is the last piece that needs? Okay. All these other ones are cleared already? Okay.
they're probably dead. Let's attack.
While part of the team focuses on the area flagged years ago, the other officers sweep through the property's buildings searching for signs of its occupants. Each space could contain crucial pieces to reconstruct the truth. But after 10 years of silence, there was no certainty that everything had remained untouched.
I mean, she's already inquisitive, knowing what's going on and what wants to happen, so I guess that is a sleeper trailer. I'll see if she's got keys to it.
Yeah, if you want to ask her, I asked him down there. He said all the trailers, barn, everything should be unlocked.
She's in the guest bedroom.
Okay.
Which one's the guest bedroom?
Come on, I'll show you. So you don't accidentally open that door.
I'll go right.
Oh, sorry.
Come on. Maybe this is a rough way to wake up in the morning.
I've been awake since 3:30. And he can just stay with you if you don't mind, like I said. Now, when he jumps on you, you go down, and if he doesn't do it, smack that jerk Russell terrorist on his head, right?
Ma'am, do you have an ID with you by chance? Do you purse with your ID?
Yeah, I do.
Can I grab that?
Sure.
So here's why we're here. So we have a search warrant for your property, okay, today. So what's going to need to happen is one of two things. If you'd like, you can come down with me and I'll take you down to our office and it can be all explained to you down there. Through one of our detectives who's actually working the case, the lead detective. If that's something you want to do. Either way, you're going to have to leave the property because you can't be here while we do a search warrant, okay?
What is this all about?
Well, somebody else will explain that to you, okay? It's about something that happened a while back, and and that's why we're here. So, okay, so we're gonna be here throughout the day. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you'd like to go down and talk to one of our detectives, I can facilitate that for you, or you can drive your own car down there, or I can take you down there. Either way, it doesn't matter.
I don't have a car I know I got that, but it's not plated and doesn't work
Okay.
right now.
Well, I'd be happy to take you down, drive you down there, and you can talk to them. But at some point in time, you're gonna have to make arrangements to not be on the property today. So you're gonna have to go somewhere else or do something.
Well, if you search that first, then I can go in there. I've got a heater and it's warm.
Search
in
what
there.
first?
The living.
No, you can't be on the property at all.
Oh.
We can't let you on the property at all while we're
I
doing
get
this.
it.
You understand that? It's a safety thing. It's just how it's just how it operates. So.
Can't the detective or whomever you just said call me and tell me what's going on?
I'd prefer to take you down there and run you down there and have you talk to them personally.
Okay. And how long is all this shit gonna take?
I couldn't even begin to tell you that.
He can't come out here and tell me what's going on?
They're gonna. What I'm
One
saying
way
though,
or the
either
other,
way, you have to leave the
I
property.
gotta leave.
Correct.
Inside the main residence, officers locate Joel's mother, explaining that they hold a court order requiring all the occupants to temporarily leave so investigators can work without interference or risk of manipulation. For her, hearing that the operation was directly tied to her son meant confronting suspicions she had long tried to deny. The measure allowed no resistance. The family had to leave the property while agents searched for evidence that could finally confirm what they had until then had only been conjecture. With Joel's ex-wife's testimony pointing to the exact spot and new evidence reinforcing that claim, the investigation was for the first time entering the heart of the Hollendorfer property with the expectation of discovering what had been hidden for a decade.
Are there any guns in the house?
I have a 410 up in the back of my bedroom closet in a case.
Okay, and that's
And
it.
Where are that's all I have. Where are the shells?
So no other guns in the property.
No.
Okay.
And the shells are not with the gun because I had grandkids that came to visit, but I have to go down there and talk to this detective.
You can do it. You don't have to. It's up to you. I'm just telling you that's where you're going to get your information from talking to them. So.
Well, do you have the search warrant?
They do have the search warrant in hand. The people who are executing the actual warrant aren't here right now. They're coming up here. We just do the initial.
But they
stuff.
have the actual,
Yeah, they have an actual search warrant for the property.
the
That's correct.
people that are not here
Yeah,
yet,
the other
right?
detectives. That's correct. They'll be out here shortly.
Where'd you get those at?
From your son.
My son?
Mm-hmm. He's in custody right now. Yes, he had a warrant, so he's in custody.
A warrant for what?
Some $1,000 warrant for I don't even know what I know it was a warrant for $1,000. So they arrested him this morning.
At his work?
No, on the way to work. Where's he work at?
What's the name of that place? Creative Fabrics or Fabrication or something like that.
Creative Fabrication. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so that's why we got those, because he was stopped in your truck and arrested for his warrant.
Well, where is he at?
He's going to CJC. His truck is down by the parking ride. So you can drive that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As Joel's mother remains under supervision outside the residence, one of the officers continues explaining the scope of the warrant. When she insists, he confirms that her son is already in custody, though he avoids specifying the reasons. That discretion was no accident. The investigator's strategy was to withhold sensitive information that may compromise the progress of the search. What she didn't know was that the breakthrough in the case did not come from new forensic evidence discovered by chance, but from the testimony of a key witness who had remained silent for years. Joel's ex-wife. She recounted how in 2014 he confessed to causing the death of a young woman by strangling her during a encounter and burying her on the family property inside a horse grave. That revelation allowed police to return to a place where years earlier only doubt and excuses had remained. The mother's reaction, pressuring for answers but receiving none, captured the inevitable clash between the need to protect an investigation and the resistance of a family environment that, knowingly or not, had served for years as a shield to conceal the truth.
What's What's your last name? Hollendorf. Hollendorf. First name? Joel. Birthday. All right. Joel, do me a favor. Go ahead and shut the vehicle off for me. All right. Go ahead and step out. Go ahead and face the vehicle for me.
Face the truck. Keep your hands out. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together, like you're praying. Interlace your fingers.
You guys want to tell me what this is all about?
Give us 1 second.
Yeah, you have a warrant for your arrest. Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No.
Okay. No knives, bazookas, lightsabers, something that's going to poke me, stick me? Okay.
Hours later, in a Black Forest parking lot, officers order Joel out of his truck and handcuff him. The arrest is made in connection with the investigation into the presumed homicide of Kara Nichols, based on his ex-wife's testimony.
Can you put the headlights off on me right there? Thank you.
Keys off you?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, man. Here's the deal. Go ahead and turn around. Just lean up against the truck for me. So here's the deal. You got a warrant for your arrest, okay? The bond on it is $1,000, okay? There's some other things going on as well, though. The detectives are wanting to speak with you and have a conversation with you down at the sheriff's office downtown. Are you willing to have a, yep.
For what?
Well, they have a search warrant for the property. They want to talk to you about some stuff. Are you willing to go down there and speak with them?
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Well, you always have a choice, okay? So, I mean, because currently right now you're in custody, right? So you have a choice if you want to talk to them or not. So, but I'm asking you right now if you want to talk to them about some of the things that are going on, what they're interested in.
I have no idea what they're interested in. I could care less. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
No, I don't want to talk to any detectives. I don't. I
Okay.
don't have any reason to talk to him about anything.
Okay, that's fine.
He limits himself to repeating that he did nothing wrong, a response that functioned more as a mechanism of denial and self-preservation than as a genuine defense. His apparent calm contrasted sharply with the confession he had once shared in private, exposing a pattern of manipulation and lack of empathy that had defined him all throughout the investigation.
Your flashlight. I like the. Just looking.
Handy.
Looks handy. How much is that?
Like $20.
$20.
The discovery of Kara Nichols' remains in February of 2022, buried on the Hollendorfer family property, confirmed the confession that Joel had given years earlier to his ex-wife and finally brought closure to an investigation marked by error and omissions. The nearly decade-long delay was largely due to the authorities' initial inaction when the missing person report was dismissed, and to the missed opportunities in 2014 when a superficial dog search flagged the correct area, but no excavation was authorized. That combination of negligence and lack of solid evidence turned the case into a cold file until a key testimony broke the silence. The judicial process was also prolonged by the difficulty of sustaining a murder charge. Although phone records and the testimony of his ex-wife pointed directly to Joel, the prosecution had to settle for lesser charges due to the absence of direct evidence proving intent. In June of 2023, a jury found him guilty of manslaughter and having tampered with evidence, rejecting first and second-degree manslaughter charges. In August of 2023, after extensive debate over his criminal history, he was sentenced as a habitual offender to 24 years in prison. While the sentence far exceeded what is typical for a case of manslaughter, Kara's family considered it insufficient, and for them, justice had failed to reflect the value of their daughter's life and the weight of having waited 10 years to finally get answers.